Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back to Nerd Safari. We are Simon and Ellie.
And if you enjoy our videos, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit the bell thing. That would be very kind of you indeed. And normally we surprise each other with trailers that we've not yet seen and film our silly gobsmacked reactions. But in this case, they just dropped a trailer, actually about a week ago. We're kind of late with this one, for the new Venom Let There Be Carnage movie. And we reacted to the first trailer for Venom Let There Be Carnage. You can see that up there. We even reacted to a fake trailer a million years ago, which fooled us. But the first trailer actually featured a lot of Tom Hardy as Venom, not so much Cletus Kasady Carnage himself. But we hear the new trailer changes all of that. So we are going to dive into the new trailer for Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. If you want to see what we think about it, then hang around until the end. But for now,
let's go.
Let's go.
All I ever wanted in this world is carnage.
Eddie, we should be out there snacking on bad guys.
Yes.
I am a predator. I need to be free.
You have got to get control of your aggression, or you will get hauled off into Area 51. You live in my body. You live by my rules.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Please let me fix it so I can play it again. You are a loser.
Eddie Brock, I want to give you my story. People love serial killers.
Cletus, why me?
What's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine.
Ooh.
I have tasted blood before, and that is not it.
Oh, wow.
All I ever wanted in this world
Oh.
is carnage. I'm not a crazy man. I am a vengeful one.
Oh, shit!
Whoa, where you going?
That is a red one.
You need to come out right now. I will let you eat everybody.
Promise.
I promise.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie, you feel like home to me.
Oh, wow.
Like family.
Oh, wow.
You could just say, I'm happy for you.
That was going to be us.
I am happy for you.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Not sorry.
This dude needs some serious couples counseling.
Oh my goodness, the new trailer for Venom Let There Be Carnage. What did you think?
It's very scary. A lot more scary than I was expecting. And
Was that just Woody Harrelson's hair? Because
Yes.
this trailer made me wonder, has Woody Harrelson ever worn a wig that has looked good?
No.
No, he was born for a shaved head. I suspect, well, he probably was born with no hair as well, to be fair. But anyway, Woody Harrelson's hair aside, I actually thought he looked so creepy as a serial killer in jail. Probably even more creepy with his kind of Eminem, Machine Gun Kelly-esque blonde mop later in the movie as Carnage. But yeah, I'm such a huge fan of Woody Harrelson, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I think Natural Born Killers, his role as Mickey Knox in that was probably one of my favorite characters in any movie ever. But anyway, aside from this, we get to see a lot more Carnage. I thought there was a bit of dodgy, sketchy CGI with Carnage in the jail. There were a bit where there were shots being shot through him, and it just looked very, very green screen. Which is why we are not using a green screen today. We don't want that criticism leveled at us. But yeah, but then again, the whole tongue down the throat of the prison
Oh, that
guard.
was horrible.
Yeah, and that did look a lot more realistic. So, maybe there are just moments of CGI badness. I could handle that. But the whole Venom versus Carnage face-off at the end, where Venom gets performance anxiety, really funny. Do you think this trailer is giving away too much of the movie, though?
I don't think so, and I will say that is because I like the whole introduction of this, whatever they said, Area 51 type thing, and then we kind of went to an Arkham Asylum style situation with dangerous prisoners there, and then we saw one of them out in the wild afterwards. So what I'm feeling is they end up recruiting some of those prisoners / patients to help defeat Carnage.
Ooh, very interesting. Yeah, maybe Venom can't do it alone, so has to cooperate. I actually love Venom as an anti-hero, though, and I know the first movie didn't do that well. I had a great time watching it, and I've always loved... We were talking about the new Dexter series the other day, and I've always loved rooting for the bad guy when the bad guy is hunting down even worse guys. I mean, that was the whole premise for Deadpool, right? And like Dexter only kills really, really terrible people, and that makes him an anti-hero. And I think the same with Venom. So I love it that Tom Hardy's character, Eddie Brock, is just trying to keep this symbiont in check, and the whole relationship between them, I think, is hilarious and just gives this movie a lot more of a humorous edge than it would otherwise have.
I think the other thing that really stands out, I don't know as much about the Venom Carnage kind of lore, I guess you'd say, as you do, because I haven't read the same comics, but what jumps out from the trailer that I find really interesting is we saw a lot about how Eddie was trying to control Venom and kind of keep him in check, and he had these rules, and you can't do this and you can't do that, and Venom kind of pushing back, and then contrasting that with Woody Harrelson being Carnage and just going nuts with it, just like what would that kind of unrestrained power look like. And even Venom scared of Carnage at the beginning. I loved that bit when he said, "Oh no, it's a red one."
Yes, and then just disappears. Yeah, I like that aspect as well, that Eddie Brock has that kind of control and trying to do the right thing, whereas Cletus Kasady does not and just is willing to go all in to the Carnage. I'm sure I have read Maximum Carnage, which this is loosely based on. It was a very, very long time ago if I have, but what I don't remember is Cletus Kasady biting Eddie Brock's thumb and then absorbing some of the symbiont through his blood. But it's a really... maybe that was the case in the comics. I'll have to go back and check. But either way, it's a really cool idea that some psycho just biting you. And who would even consider that in the days of COVID? Like, who even wants to be near other people, let alone bite them? But some psycho biting you can basically steal a portion of your superpowers that grows into a big old pile of carnage.
The other option in that situation, which we have seen explored multiple times, is something happens, the reverse happens. So what do you think would happen if you got bitten by a radioactive Woody Harrelson?
Oh, man. I would just want him to just clamp on and just stay, just so I could hang out with him.
What powers would you get, though, if you got bitten by a radioactive Woody Harrelson?
Oh, my God. Well, I'd probably have to pick a movie and then gain Woody Harrelson's abilities from that movie. And not like he's had a ton of superpowers, but he's just cool in very different ways in all of his movies. I think if I had to be imbued with the Woody Harrelson of a specific movie or set of movies, it would, of course, be Zombieland.
Yes.
I mean, again, I loved him in Natural Born Killers. I actually really liked his character in The Hunger Games as well, but Zombieland, he just rocked as, was he Tallahassee?
Tallahassee.
Yeah, Tallahassee in Zombieland was, just awesome. So that I would just gain the ability to even just be like 10% as cool as Tallahassee was.
I think I've already got a bizarre and misunderstood hunger for weird American junk food.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. Well, hey, I'm glad we finally got around to watching Venom: Let There Be Carnage. What a great trailer. And right now we only have about a month until this releases, so not long at all. And I'm just, I don't even care at this point whether it has anything to do with the Sony Marvel movies or the MCU. It's just a great movie in its own right, and I can't wait to see it. So, very excited. But unfortunately, my friends, that's all we got time for today. However, you know how often we do this?
Every day.
Every day, whether we are allowed to eat people or not. And
Usually not.
Yeah, usually the answer is no.
A
But
little bit of biting, but
yeah,
that's
we
it.
have one day a year. It's like the Purge, but we just get cannibal. That took a very dark twist. But either way, we will see you tomorrow, friends, on the next Dork trailer ambush.
Peace out, cannibals.
Bye!
Shut up and sit down.